It's time for today's Rick's preview. Game number 57, Montreal in Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins' third meeting of the season. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. All right, so we got second game of back-to-back games. Montreal lost last night to the Buffalo Sabres 3-2 in regulation. They flew to Pittsburgh, I imagine, because they didn't walk there. They're in Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. Penguins are struggling right now. This is a very winnable game for Montreal, in my opinion. What I've got for you is I've got NHL and, well, no, I got news of the two teams. I don't think I have any NHL news. I've got the stats for the teams. I have the lineup for Montreal. I don't have Pittsburgh's lineup. And I have the guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team. If you are the first person in the chat with that pick and you are in Canada, you win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interac, and Interac is the reason why it's only open to Canada right now. Let's see. Congratulations to anybody who might win. It's really good luck to everybody who guesses. We've had two winners so far. I had the score last night. I had the score 3-2 Buffalo. I did not have the goal scorer. So today I have it 4-2 Montreal, and I'm going to give the first goal to Slav. The reason being that Slav had a kind of a undisciplined game last night, right? He had 3 penalties. I think he wants to make up for that. He's going to get the first goal. I think line one, who was quiet last night, is going to have a good game against Pittsburgh, and we're going to beat them in regulation, not in overtime. The first 2 meetings this season, shootout and overtime wins by Pittsburgh. So, all right, let's get into what I got. The Penguins have lost 5 of their last 6 games. You could say they're due. Maybe they are. They scored just 14 goals in those games, so that's just a little over two goals a game average. Not very good. Hopefully they don't wake up against Montreal because they could do that. Yes, it's true. Brendan Gallagher is 1 point shy of tying Serge Savard for number 35 on the Habs all-time points list. I think it's with 411, or he's got 411, or he'll get 411. I'm not sure on that. And he's one assist away from Mark Recchi and 42nd on the assist list. So could be a big game if he gets an assist or a goal. 4 of the last 5 games between Montreal and Pittsburgh have gone to overtime. 2 this season, as I said, Penguins won them both, 1 in overtime, 1 in a shootout. And 2 last season, Montreal won them both. I don't know if shootout or overtime, but Montreal won those. So we'll see how it goes. I think this one just goes regulation, and it's going to be 4-2. Habs are 15-9-8 in 1-goal games, just in case it is 1 goal. And the Pens are 7-8-7. So Montreal has an advantage there, I guess. Caden Primo gets the start tonight, and it looks like Jake Allen backing him up. I'm not sure if it's Allen backing him up, but Caden Primo, as I predicted, that it makes sense. I think they're doing Monty Allen, Monty Primo, Monty Allen right now until one of the goalies gets traded. Habs have only 2 wins in their last 7 games since they traded Sean Monahan. And, that's as predicted, too. They're going to have more losses than wins. I kind of thought once at the point where they traded Monahan, maybe 10, 12 wins left out of the 35 games there were, something like that. They're on pace for that. So we'll see how it goes. It'll keep them in the bottom 10, and they'll end up probably right around where they are, 7 from the bottom, maybe 6, something like that, and they'll get a good pick. And, and lots more. Things can happen. But that's all the news I got there. Let's get to this game. Let's see. The Montreal Canadiens are now 22-26-8, and the Penguins are 24-21-8, and like 8 points out of a wild card spot for the Penguins. So the start time is 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. You can watch it in Canada on Sportsnet? I saw that it's going to be on TSN2. Okay, I don't know. And because yesterday's game was on Sportsnet, so I think that might be an error here. And yeah, because you see they're giving the Buffalo stat, so forget this stuff. But the start time is right, and the game number is right. But I got that from Eye on the Prize, and they were really late, and I guess they were having trouble of some sort and evidence of that mistake. Season series, as I said, they beat us in Montreal 4-3 in a shootout December 13th. They beat us in Pittsburgh 3-2 in overtime on January 27th, and we're playing them tonight in Pittsburgh. So let's see. Last 10, Canadians are 3-6-1 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They lost to Rangers, Capitals, and Buffalo. Penguins 3-5-2 in their last 10, and they are on a 2-game losing streak. LA and the Islanders in overtime. Let's see, home and away. Montreal is the away team. They're 11-15-0 on the road, and Pittsburgh is 13-14-0 at home. Atlantic Division standings, top to bottom. Boston back on top, 79 points. Florida, 78 points. Toronto working its way up. I don't like saying it, but anyway, 70 points. Tampa, 65 points. Detroit, 64. Buffalo, 54. Montreal, 52. And Ottawa, 49. Bottom 10 in the NHL, Calgary, 57 points. Pittsburgh, 56 points. Buffalo, 54. Canadians, 52. Arizona, 50. Ottawa, 49. Columbus, 46. Anaheim, 42. San Jose, 35. And Chicago bringing up the rear there, 33. Hopefully, I don't really want to see them. I don't want to see them get a first overall pick anyway. Let's put it that way. Tail of the tape. Scoring chances for percentage, 44.7% for Montreal, 29th. 52.4% for the Penguins, 10th. Goals per game, 2.78 for Montreal, 27th. 2.89 for the Penguins, 25th, virtually the same. There's not much difference there. Goals against per game, 3.53 for Montreal, 28th. They've been hovering in that 3.5 goals against a game for a while. 2.68 for the Penguins, and that's 5th in the league. Their defense is still strong, but apparently not of late. Power play percentage, 20.1%, 18th for Montreal, and a dismal 13.5% for the Penguins, 30th. Hard to believe that's all their power play is. PK percentage, 74% even for Montreal, 31st, and 82.1% for Penguins, 8th in the league. So their PK is not bad. Head-to-head, we're 0-2. They're 2-0-0. Face-offs, Montreal, 52.8%. At the dot, 6th in the league, 55.8% for the Penguins. They are first. So, oops. Goals, shots on goal allowed per game and shots on goal for per game. On the allowed side, 33.6 for Montreal, 30.1 for the Penguins. Shots on goal for 28.4, for Montreal, and 33.2 for the Penguins. Players to watch over the last 5 games. For points, Juraj Slafkovsky, 7 points in his last 5. Brian Rust, 4 points for Penguins. Goals, Suzuki with 4 goals and Crosby with 3 goals. Assists, Slafkovsky with 5 and Erik Karlsson with 3. And plus minus, Cole Caulfield is a +2 and Brian Rust a +1. Team leaders for goals, Suzuki with 20 and Crosby with 31. Points, Suzuki 53 and Crosby 55. Average time on ice, 25-24 for Matheson and 24-53 for Letang. And wins, Monty has 12 and Tristan Jarry has 14. Goalies tonight, it's not Monty. I don't know if it's Tristan Jarry, so we'll just look over here. And that's the wrong thing. Where are my goalies? Penguins goalies. Well, Jarry is in 35 starts, 14, 17, and 4 with a .250 goals against, .914 save percentage. Nedeljkovic is 9-4-4 with a 2.67 goals against and a 9.15 save percentage. And Magnus Hellberg is 1-1-0 with a 2.50 and a 9.22 save percentage. So I don't know who's starting tonight. For Montreal, I don't know why I got to goalies early. I got there a little early. For Montreal, Monty started yesterday, so he's not starting. Allen had the game before that. He's not starting. Caden Primo's in there. 11-5-5 no, he's in 11 starts, 5-5-1. That makes more sense, Rick. 307 goals against and a 903 save percentage. And let's see what we forgot. Penguins top 5 in scoring. Sidney Crosby, 31 goals, 24 assists, 55 points, plus 16. Jake Gensel, who is injured and not in the lineup tonight, 22 goals, 30 assists, 52 points, plus 9. Malkin, 16-26 for 42 points and a plus 2. Carlson, 7-32 for 39 points and a plus 8. And Brian Rust, 15-17 for 32 points and a plus 15. Habs top 5 in scoring. Suzuki, 20 goals, 33 assists, 53 points, minus 13. Cole Caulfield, 19 goals, 26 assists, 45 points, minus 2. Matheson, 7-34, 41 points, minus 18. Slavkovsky, 12-18, 30 points, minus 12. And Newhook moves into 5th because Monahan is gone with 8 goals, 8 assists, and 16 points, as does Galley have, so they're tied. And Newhook's a minus 4. Habs lines. So this is what I've got. Apparently unchanged from yesterday. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slavkovsky, of course, Newhook, Roy, and Anderson. Roy had a very strong game, 2 assists. Might have been the best player for the Habs yesterday. Evans, Armia, and Gallagher, and then Gignac, Pearson, and Ullinen. And then defensive pairs are changed according to this. Gully and Matheson, Struble and Harris, and Jackeye and Savard. So I don't know if that's the first time we've seen Jackeye and Savard paired together, but we're seeing it tonight. Maybe that's a nod to Jackeye being an more offensive than defensive defenseman. I don't know. I don't have Penguins lines because they hadn't come out yet. That's it. I think Montreal's got a really good chance here. You can look at all those stats and everything and say that they do. And, since they've beaten us twice already this season, I think, we're due to beat them. They're on a losing streak and not playing very well. Montreal, great game for them to turn it around against, and I think they will. Like I said, I'm calling it 4-2 for Montreal. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Leave a guess for the guess the score contest. And that's it. I'll be back at 7 for the game. Check out the live stream there for the hangout and post game right after the game's over. So that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Please give a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you later. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace out, and have a great day, and I'll see you later at the hangout. Keep your stick on the ice, and go Habs go. Ciao, everybody.